How's it going, YouTube? Gamertag bring you guys a commentary over my settings for the wheel and controller, and also explaining issues that are going on with the wheel currently in Forza Motorsport 6. For everybody that has been asking, I am using a Thrustmaster TX without a shifter and without a clutch pedal. I've been trying to get one for the longest, but it's a long story why I have not gotten one. But let's get straight into it. First, for people that are just getting wheels, I'm not really for sure how it works on the Logitech, but for the Thrustmaster, what you want to do is you want to make sure you have a computer or laptop to install the driver firmware. And I will have a link in the description to the Thrustmaster support site to download that firmware. But once you get to the site, it should ask you about downloads and all of that. Then it asks you about which console, the wheel, and which version of the wheel. Then it should say driver firmware. From there, you want to go to the bottom of the page, and that's where you will get your download from. Then from there, if you want to calibrate the wheel, you should have a control panel for the wheel. It should be, say, Thrustmaster control panel or something like that. And that's where you'll calibrate your wheel and pedals and all of that. You can also calibrate it in Forza 6 as well. So once you get that done, you should be good to go for the console. Now, as you're looking right now on the screen, right now I'm using layout 1. The rumbles is on, and switch gear is up down is off, switch handbrake and clutch is off, switch look back, all that is off, and rewind button and all that is currently off. Right next, I will show you my dead zones. Let me scroll over here to advance. And like I said, this is a pretty weird setup I got because due to the force feedback and all of that stuff. Right now I'm using the axis inside and outside dead zone for the steering is 0.86. My acceleration is 1500. The deceleration is 1595. The clutch is 1590 and handbrake is 10100. Vibration scale is 0 and force feedback scale is 48, and my wheel rotation or degree settings is 420. The reason, like I said, why I use this is, like, I'm honestly a 540 user, but the feedback and the issues with the wheel is pretty much, it's really bad. So this is pretty much why I'm using this. So pretty much all this is default settings besides the steering, the vibration, force, and wheel rotation. But the acceleration, decel, and clutch and handbrake is pretty much just default. But as for the controller, let me unplug my wheel. Give me a second. Back out of this. Okay, as you see here, I'm using layout 1 for the controller. D-pad steering is off. Rumble is off. Switch gear up down is off. Switch handbrake and switch look back and rear view. All of that is off. When I go to advanced, I'm going to set this up for you guys because I've currently unplugged the wheel. You want to have your steering at 0-100, your acceleration at 0-100, your deceleration at 0-100, and your clutch, you want to have that at 0-100 as well, and handbrake as well too. And vibration scale, I mean, me personally, I would run it on 0, maybe 20, I don't know, but like I said, I rarely use the controller, but I'm just giving you some basic settings from what I used to use back in Forza 4. But yeah, that is pretty much how you would do that for the wheel and controller. Now, for the issue that is currently been going on and the reason why I am using 420, because like I said, it is a weird degree setting. Because this is like my first time ever going down off of 540. But like I said earlier in the video, the reason I'm using the degree settings in 540 and stuff is because, like I said, I don't have a shifter and I don't have a clutch pedal. I have tried ordering one and every time has gotten back ordered. So I pretty much gave up on trying to get one. But the issues with the game currently is like the game feels really good on the controller and everything, but it feels really bad and horrible on a wheel. Like, based on what a developer has commented on the forums and all of this, they said that their game is completely perfect on the wheel, but it only supports up to 540 degrees. I mean, you can't take the risk and go above that, but I mean, you will have to really struggle with feedback issues. I mean, it's still horrible with 540, and it's still kind of bad with 420 because let's say if I'm in mid drift, and I want to have pull that extra angle, like for me, I honestly start to lose feedback. The feedback just cuts in and out, and it just feels really bad. And basically, what they saying is that there's no issues, and based off what Thrustmaster has said with their support and everything, and let me tell you, their support is really bad. Their support is just about as bad as Fanatec support. But yeah, their support had said that has no issues with their wheels, and their wheel works completely fine with every game that is released on console and PC. But hopefully a patch will come out, but based on what the developer is saying, it's going to be a pretty rough year for wheels. But like I said, this is how I compensate for those problems with my dead zones. Like I said, it may work for you and it may not work for you. So leave a rate, comment, and subscribe. And like I said, in the upcoming video, I'll supposed to be doing more tuning videos. If you guys want to see another car, leave a comment down there on what car you want to see next and everything. And from there, thank you guys for watching.